So who enjoyed last night?
I don't
A little
remember
too
much.
much.
Who got terribly inebriated?
Everyone points at me.
Wait, I got one more. Who had to take the inebriated friends home?
Hey, you were drunk too.
Yeah, not as much though.
Not as drunk.
What happened is that these lovely girls had some drinks and fell over each other all night, and it was a good fun time. And
No,
Did you
it was
video it?
Kyle we fell over.
Please tell me you
he
videoed it.
videoed it.
Oh,
He videoed it.
Can I talk to you later, Logan? I have a proposition.
And what happened was that we finally got out of the convention hotel and out into the street. And you know when you take a dog for a walk? And you know when you
And that
drop the
one-
leash and they go, "Bah!" Poof,
Freedom!
she did that. Into traffic. I've turned around to my friend Danny and said, "Can you take care of Jen? I have to make sure she doesn't get hit by a train," and ran after her.
My next question is, why is there
I nearly
train
got
on
away
the
too.
roads?
They're trans.
They're called trams.
Yeah, I know, but you said train.
Well, they're trains now.
Mini
Yeah.
trains. They're
all
tiny
on
portions
rails.
of train.
Tiny
They're
trains.
baby trains.
Chippy
Bite-
trains.
Train.
Bite-sized
When a tram
trains.
grows up, it becomes a train.
Aww. And anyway, so I'm chasing after this rainbow bubble through the crowds, and I'm like, "Carnival, stop!" She turns around, and she's like, "Yeah!"
Actually,
running.
I did turn around and say no, didn't I?
So here I am,
I didn't get hit by anything though.
drunk,
Amazingly.
in the middle of a city that I'm not familiar with, chasing after a rainbow
Did you find gold?
who's running like a dog. Yes, I actually tripped over a leprechaun on the way. He bit me on the ankle. I think I have swine flu. Or would it be potato flu? Has anyone actually been out in the street in their ears and tails?
Yes, yes.
Good work. Good work.
Okay, do you want to
About half
stand
of you.
up and show people what you're wearing?
Oh, yeah.
How awesome.
It's like Gym Jam.
Yeah, no, I didn't make it myself. I got it off.
Do you want to
Sapphire.
introduce yourself?
Oh, hey, I am Mark Andre. The Kigu is Rapizidar. He is a magical pizza-seeking dragon.
Word.
Yeah, pizza radar Rapizidar. And yeah, I got this Kigurumi off of Sapphire on Fur Affinity. Yeah, she did my badge as well. Ooh, pretty. Ooh. Yeah. But the thing is, people in Melbourne are so much easier to destroy with a Kigu than people in Adelaide. In Adelaide, I would go to Coles at 3 in the morning wearing this. I would go to the chemist wearing this. I would get on a bus and go to my friend's place at 4 in the afternoon with heaps of kids from high school wearing this. And people just kind of go,
You know what you do? You walk into the back door of a high-class restaurant and then stand in the middle of the dining room waving at people.
no. What's actually entirely more entertaining is Melbourne at like 2 o'clock on a Saturday morning. Right downstairs. I came downstairs at like 2 o'clock in the morning and we're just basically walking around the block to get some fresh air, and like 5 or 6 individual groups of drunk people like stopped and like freaking sequestered me. And like, okay, the first group of drunk people, so we're out the front and there's like loads of drunk people like out the front of the ridges. They just got kicked out of the bar and they're having a smoke or whatever they're doing. So I turn around the corner onto Burke Street. Group of people number 1, 5 or 6 people. They're like, "Oh, Jesus Christ, what the hell are you?" And I was like, "Is it the Dragons?" And it's like, "Oh, where are you from?" I was like, "Well, I'm from Adelaide, but the Dragon's from Sweden." And they start giving me a whole pile of shit about being from Adelaide. And it's like, and I can wear this in Adelaide and not have some tard giving me a whole pile of shit about it. So,
No, it was awesome. I can always rely on your stupid too. The last MiDFur that we came to, I was, I don't know how I acquired it, but I got a plush bit of meat.
Oh, God.
Is that not the best thing ever? My God, they make plush, like, cute things.
To give you
And
an
then-
idea of what it looked like, do you remember in the Flintstones how there'd be a bone, and there's like cylinder of meat with the bone sticking out of it?
yeah.
It looks like that.
Like
Yeah.
Digimon
Except tiny.
style.
So I get this awesome thing, and like I said, it's awesome that the plushie is made from this, because they make plushies of bears. Whoever started that must be really retarded, because it's like, oh, a bear, cute and fluffy, and they see a real bear and they go, yeah, cute and fluffy, God. I've seen a plushie shark, and I thought that one up the bear. That's like brilliant. Anyway, so this plush bit of meat, and I was saying to someone, this is brilliant, I can probably wave this around. And what? Feel it?
Does anyone have a laser
adorable
pointer?
is this?
Laser pointer. Sonic screwdriver.
We can use. I have a laser pointer. It's not here at the moment.
But we have a sonic
We have a
screwdriver.
screwdriver.
Now, Kel, pull out a robot to put it on.
It's over.
Run for your lives, people!
Laser Sonic death.
See what I mean? Like, you don't even have to encourage him.
We lost Creighton. Okay. No.
Dun, dun, dun.
I know why people hate furries, and it's all your fault. Because they'll go on the
fault?
internet and see the pictures you guys draw, and it will ruin their childhood.
That's what I was about to say. FA,
Seriously,
ruining everything
I
you
saw
love.
a picture of Garfield,
Oh God.
God.
and it wasn't PG.
Walk away. Walk
That's
away.
like saying you can have any two lesbians make out, and you choose Rosie O'Donnell and Bette Midler.
Oh God.
And now that you've said it, crap, what have you done?
Which rule?
34.
See, no one knows.
That rule. You know what it's rule.
Anyway, you were telling a story about my derpy stupids.
Yes,
Yes.
you're definitely. Well, you. I was
Welcome
going to
to
say, oh my
ACTFur.
God, Creighton's so retarded, but like
Meat.
you just went one upped by being retarded for them, so I don't have to explain it now. But yes, plush meat, and I was like, hey, I'll just like rip this around, and as soon as Creighton enters, like I'll chuck it, and he'll go "Arr!" and chase after it. I didn't have to say anything to you. As soon as the doors peeled away from the
went-
the elevator, I went Creighton, and he was like "Ah!" and chased right after it. It was brilliant, and came back with it, sat it down in front of me, wagging, do it again.
Throw the ball. Throw the ball. Throw
Yeah.
the ball.
Yeah.
I love fur cons.
Dogs.
Dogs. Yeah.
Dogs.
It's the only time I can run into a wall chasing after a fluffy piece of meat, and it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Now, as a front end, we actually, Kel just got in last night.
Oh, God.
So, and he is sort of a storyteller. Did you have a story planned for today?
I have my trip in from Sydney planned today. Okay, so I missed the first day and a bit of the conference because I was at the Australasian Conference for Robotics and Automation, which is the Australian robotics event of the year. And as much as I love seeing all of my friends here, career friends, well, my friends don't actually pay me to live.
Money.
Yeah, I know.
We
So
pay you with love, affection,
I
and
know.
kibbles.
I choose the money.
I chose
a
the money too.
surprise.
So I went to the conference and I had it all planned out. It was military precision. I was like, okay, if I stay until 2:10, I can catch the last presentation of that section. Then I can walk back to the hotel and I'll get the airport shuttle. It'll take me to the airport and I'll have an hour there in case anything goes wrong. Okay, so I get back to the hotel where I'm waiting for the bus and 10 minutes goes by. I'm sort of like, this bus should be here by now. So I talked to the lady who called the shuttle and she says, oh, they're always on time. Look, I've just called them. They'll be 3 minutes. Oh, 3 minutes. Yeah, that's okay. 10 minutes later, I thought you said they'll be here in 3 minutes. Oh, I just spoke to them again. They'll any minute now. Half an hour goes by, and the lady who is going to be catching the next bus after that shows up and says, so you're waiting for the shuttle. The 2:25 shuttle. So we wait, and eventually it comes. And it pulls up across the middle of the road, in the middle of a busy intersection, and this little Chinese guy comes out and says, you're getting bussed now! Okay, so we load our stuff
Did he
up.
whip you then? Get it!
No, but then people who didn't pay got on. And so he
Oh.
tries to scalp them a ticket from the front of the bus saying, you get on bus! You pay me $25! Like, dude, it's $14. $25! Okay. So here we are, we have this bus, overstuffed with people who paid for tickets, those who didn't pay for tickets, running half an hour late in the middle of peak hour traffic, trying to get to the airport. Well, that was all well and good, except we crawled through the traffic, discussing how horrible it was. We were all going to be late for our flights, probably. Ha ha ha, hopefully we'll make it. Then he takes us to the wrong terminal. Excuse me, sir, this is T3. I needed T2. You walk! I deliver you, you walk! Okay. Look at my time, let's see. Okay, my flight's 4:10, and it's now 10:02. So I rush all the way to the Jetstar terminal, and the lady looks at me and says, no. So $70, and 2 hours later, I finally managed to get here and see all the wonderful people, but I missed a whole bunch of stuff I really wanted to. It was wonderful when I checked into the flight, actually. They said, so do you have anything dangerous or flammable to declare? Yes! Me!
Hey, that's something everyone can enjoy.